Hey, Joe, you like tomatoes?
It depends, I guess.
Hey, Joe, you're the guy who fucking sees pretty ladies in a movie and then goes on Google to see if they have nude pictures. Fucking this broad, they out there?
No nude pictures of this woman. I forgot her
All right,
name.
hey, you like Spider-Man?
I did look her up. She's very pretty in this movie. Well, let's talk a little bit about this. This is a sequel, Return of the Killer Tomatoes. And this one, it starts off, you know, we had a tomato uprising in the last movie, and this, tomatoes have been outlawed. So, like, you can't make pizzas without tomatoes. So this
Yeah,
guy,
you can. They do it in the movie.
right? So he does. He has a pizza joint, but it's a candy pizza joint. So he puts like molasses, on the fucking crust, and puts like gummy bears and fucking
It's the
Oreos.
fucking Ninja Turtles' favorite pizza parlor.
Whatever. He just throws that on there, and he's like living his life like that. And then we flash over and we see fucking John Aspirin, who John Aspirin was the guy that fucking set the tomatoes on a revolt the first time. So he's kind of pissed that his tomato fucking revolt thing didn't work. But it's okay. He's figured out a way to turn tomatoes into humans. So he turned one tomato into like a little fuck machine that he has there. Little that it's just gonna fuck him and clean the house and get
Women's work, you know.
right. And the plays this. She's great. She's very attractive, and she has a dumb look on her face the whole time, which makes her more attractive. It's like, man, yeah, you want beautiful women to be dumb. Um, and aside from that, that's the only woman he makes, which is the rest of the tomatoes he turns into muscle bound men that are fucking oiled up. So, I mean, I guess, he had all he could with this female tomato and just like fucks guys for the rest of the time.
Or or he's into the lifestyle and he likes to see all these guys fuck his tomato.
Maybe that's it. But, then he makes another tomato. It doesn't come out right. This tomato is like fuzzy, looks like a pinata. And he wants to just get rid of it. But this is the fucking salad that broke the tomato's back. And the girl tomato says, fuck it, I'm out of here. And I'm getting this little fuzzy tomato out of here too. And I'm going to go to this pizza guy and just offer my fucking tomato pussy up to him.
I'm gonna offer my holes for a
Yeah.
place to stay.
It's like, hey, you want to fuck? And the guy is like he is closeted too, because he says no right off the bat. And his roommate is George Clooney. And George Clooney is just he's a guy that's trying to get laid or trying to manipulate women a lot. Not very cool, George Clooney. Not very cool at all. Not very PC guy.
This is a very misogynistic movie.
He's playing a very misogynistic character. Is it based on his true real life persona? I don't know, but I would say yes.
I would say I don't know.
So the rest of the movie, she's trying to protect the tomato, and also I don't know what the fuck is going on from this point forward.
Gomez Adams
What is
wants
John
the tomato he fucks back.
take over this prison? I don't get it. What the whole deal is with the prison? But anyway, like the first movie, they try to throw in a bunch of gags, like self-aware, like, oh, we're making a movie, and let's stop production. Hey, do we have enough money to finish this movie? I don't know. Let's do some product placement. And you see Dr. Pepper ads the rest, and it's supposed to be funny, but it's
Pepsi.
not. It's not
Pepsi.
funny.
Get a
And
fucking brain scan, Joe.
the only time I laughed is when this news reporter is interviewing this fucking fat woman, saying like, "Hey, what were you doing? What happened in this restaurant? Why were you alone? Because you can't find a date, because you're fucking old and fat." And I thought that shit was funny, but that was it. I didn't really dig much of this movie, but it is better than the first one. But goddamn, it's fucking stupid.
You're telling me a movie about killer tomatoes is quote unquote fucking stupid?
Well, see, here's what's even fucking stupider, Tom, is the tomatoes never kill anyone in this movie. There's not one person that fucking kills. So they're not even killer tomatoes.
I'll tell you this, Joey sure does murder that pussy, though.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Right.
This fucking movie did make me want to fucking grab a couple tomatoes, put them together, and pretend like I'm tit fucking abroad, though. Squirted ketchup on my goddamn self. I liked it, probably not as much as the last time I watched it, but FT's the fucking man. John Aston's pretty good in it. FT's the man. John Aston's pretty good in it. That lady's pretty. It was all right.
It wasn't. Yeah.
The next one. I like the next one, though. It's probably my favorite.
The
fourth one is. I get the two confused.
But yeah, now what else did this lady do after this? Not a bunch. She did some.
You really did look her up, you fucking creep. Jesus Christ.
Baywatch. She did some other shit, like an episode here, an episode there, and then it was like, yeah.
So, Joe, I fucked up and didn't talk about a little contest that we're running last week.
Right, you didn't.
I mean, I explained it fucking fine.
You did, but people like posted on their own page and shit instead of.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do.
Oh, I thought they were supposed to like post it on this page, and I don't know.
No.
This contest.
You're going to get your brain scanned, and we're going to find out horrible things, and then I'm going to pray for you, Joe. But anyways, we got a contest going on. Unfortunately, like most things that aren't fucking building mask stands, I didn't think it through. So this is open to, I guess, people with Facebook. So on Facebook, we have a Facebook page for the podcast. That's DWN Productions, Terrible Horror Crap Podcast. That might be the name of the page. We're giving away one of these potato props from the fine fat folks at DWN Productions. Foam-filled latex. Can fucking move the arms and shit and pose it how you want to. Stick them in your penis hole. I wouldn't recommend it. So we're giving that away. How do you win? You got to have a Facebook page, I guess. Maybe I'll fucking figure something out when we do the second anal mystery box of shit giveaway. We'll work out the kinks so everyone can be involved. But you got to make a video. Doesn't matter what kind of video. You just got to tell people if you are pro or anti-tomato, and then post that video to your Facebook feed, tag the podcast page, and hashtag boygob so we can find it. And not next week, but the week after that, Joe will pick a winner for the video he thinks is the best, and I will ship that fucking prop to him free of charge, and everyone will have a Merry Christmas in July. So you got about 2 weeks to do this shit. I would say 9 Central, 2 weeks from now is the cutoff. So if you want it, again, make a video saying whether you are pro or anti-tomato. Post it to your Facebook page. Why? So, you can spread the word of this podcast. And that's kind of the point, just to let a few more people know that there's a podcast that you might want to check out.
Yeah.
And fucking long December, baby. Almost there. And hashtag that shit with boy gob so we can find it. And then Joe will pick a winner because I want to have nothing to do with disappointing anybody.
I will
So,
disappoint all you fucks.
because
I don't
Joe's
care.
a fucking horrible person.
I am.
But we got fucking 2 submissions so far, which is 2 more than I thought we would get.
50-50.
So,
Yeah.
mhm. So there you go. If you want to win that fucking thing, there you go. And if not, I don't blame you. Joe, you like Spider-Man?